Yeah, well, I think it seems to keep coming around, and I think there's pockets of it. Certainly, like I said, in Mexico, for instance, it's huge. I mean, like I said, kids down there think surf music is the greatest thing going, and there's pockets like cool scenes in California and places like that. The difference is the kids today are they're open to all kinds of music. I mean, I have a 16-year-old son myself, and he's got Al Jolson on his iPod, as opposed to when I was growing up, it seemed much more. You were sort of defined by a genre of music or something. Oh, yeah, I think no question. And in Mexico in particular, a funny thing happened when we first went there, which I think was in 2000. I was a little nervous, I didn't know how they were going to react. I didn't know if they were going to, be angry with us or whatever. As it turned out, they were very flattered. I think it may have been the first time ever that an American rock and roll band was borrowing from their culture. It was sort of like analogous to the Beatles coming to America and playing, American R&B. So we sort of held a mirror up to their culture. And because, I mean, Danny, the other guitar player in Los Straitjackets, he's the one who's a big fan of Mexican culture, and he had lots of friends in Mexico City. He had been going there over the years, and so he was sort of hip to the scene and told us, he said, before we played there, no bands wearing Mexican wrestling masks. They thought it was kind of square. It was sort of like their parents' generation, or it's too close to home for them to think that would be a cool thing to do. And then after we played Mexico City, now there's probably, there might be 100 bands. I don't know. I mean, there's so many people there, but there's certainly dozens of bands now in Mexico City wearing the Lucha Libre mask everywhere. But it's certainly helped us have a career. I don't think we would have ever had 15 years plus career without wearing the wrestling mask. That's not to take away from our music. I think our music stands on its own, but it certainly has helped us have a career.